artist can spew simultaneous soliloquies over 808s, each line perfectly paired to snare. See, why does my poem, written from mental, a symbol for my healing, not produce the same feeling? Often an overlooked art form turned talented skill when 808s are put behind it. Silenced, often the modern poet, reduced to a hurt soul that just happens to know how to rhyme. But see, a metaphor to make baggage palatable, that was us. Impressionable schemes with rhymes intertwined, that was us. Lines with more meanings than earth has seasons, that has art ink written all over it. See, modern poets are often confused with the Kendrick Lamars of the world, but please, don't confuse their lackluster pen that needs an infectious beat to such a same wavelength. See, it's the same idea without the same wit. They disguise themselves as us, but even they know it. Please stop calling rappers the modern poets. So I was taking a vacation in Clearwater. Not really vacation, but it's vacation, I guess. I was in Clearwater and I went to this, I guess, night bar, and to the hostess who works the night shift at Coco's Crush Bar off of Coronado Street, the word I was looking for was high. See, your presence made me trip over my self-esteem, swallow the words of my native language. See, I think I said like, wow, you've been out here for a long time. You replied that it's a normal 7-hour shift, and something in my mind wanted me to say that a woman like you should never have to work a day, but I said okay. See, I sat down hoping that this vodka mix would wipe away the regret of not asking the 7 digits that followed your area code. I realized that you were nowhere to be seen. Your bright blonde hair no longer lit the beautiful sea sky, and even though you were in uniform, I would have sworn that red shirt was magical, and like a good magic trick, you reappeared. Then your deep brown eyes pierced my soul, sliced my pride, and chopped my logic at its root, had me thinking which Pandora catalog to choose. See, while your name slips my brain, my heart doesn't beat without it. While I don't remember where you said you're from, my bucket list isn't complete without it. See, you clear water waves that drown the outside noise, until all that was left was symphonies of your soft voice. While I'll never see Coco's Crush Bar again, I hope that your blonde hair continues to light its skyline. Thank you. Oh, so we know what your type is. Let's go. We're gonna invite them. Let's go. All right, that was good. Sir? I'm sorry? Never? Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like a, what do you call it?
Acquired taste?
Or whatever. I guess. I don't know. I was looking for, desire unfulfilled. How about that? I think that one works. Desire unfulfilled. That's good. Yeah. Cool. Thank you for sharing, bro. We don't miss him. For real. He been showing up, supporting the show every time since, his first time. So that's what's up. All right. You accepted.
Your name on there for real?
I'm not gonna call you right now. Today. Shout out to you. Ready? Yeah. All right. Everybody, please put your hands together right now for the Smoking Poet. Smoking Poet, everybody. Until she get here.
Yeah. Smoke. Let's go.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So I told you guys last time that I released a mixtape, and I did. It's out now. It's called Poetry Unique Music. It's on all music platforms. So I'm gonna do 2 pieces, but I'm gonna share a little bit of a song. I'm not gonna have music to it. I'm gonna read it like a poem. Okay? What is love? It's a 4-letter word, but so is the word fuck. I can't get enough when you call in my phone. I got you saved as my love. And when we hang up, I'll call you right back, baby, like, come pick me up. It's funny you a lady in the streets, but at home you a slut. Check that out on Thomas platforms. It's called LOVE. All right, now to the poetry. All right. So, this poem is called Little Girl. I got two poems, so he said he didn't really like a lot of sad poems, so I'm not gonna read it. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna read it anyways. You're already. I'm gonna read it. I'm just kidding. All right. They say home is where the heart is, but for some people, home is where the bad shit started. She was a bright baby girl from the start, and she liked counting and ABC. She was the smartest. She was a mommy and daddy girl till they parted. The stable life that she once knew soon departed. Mom and dad's love slowly turned into hatred. They was fighting every night and every day, and little girl just wanted real happiness, so she faked it. She blamed herself for her mom and dad's mistakes, and little girl only knew trauma, so she embraced it. And the bad parts of her life, she wished she could erase them. Lack of stability stole the innocence that she once knew, moving from place to places where she was used to. Her mom's had so many boyfriends, she didn't know who's who. Just another nigga to drive my mom crazy. Just another nigga hanging around the house lazy, making up rules and taking up all the space. And little girl really just wanted a room of her own. She's growing up now and been feeling so all alone. Mommy's too busy crying over her niggas to notice. The little girl that was once so smart lost all her focus. The little girl that was once so bright is feeling hopeless. Little girl doesn't talk about her feelings, so nobody notices. But a lot of people care about you, little girl. I hope you know this. Little girl just wants her father's love. Little girl been feeling like she's not enough. Her whole life, this little girl has had it rough. Every time she moves to a different place, she loses all her stuff. Little girl doesn't have anything to her name, so now she feels like she is just the one to blame. So little girl leans on her father for support. But he been short with her since mommy put daddy on child support. Little girl just wants to be loved and accepted in a stable environment where she has love, stability, and she's not neglected. If only her parents only knew who their bad decisions affected, I bet they would work harder to correct them. Thank you. It's called Little Girl. Okay, so the next piece I'm gonna do is, this one's a little bit more with the, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's a little too deep for tonight. So, I mean, whatever. Yeah. All right, so this poem is called How Could You? Shit. Sorry, let me do it. I forgot the beginning. I got this. Oh, I know it. All right, this one's called How Could You? I had a dream the other day. A dream that bombs was dropping everywhere and everybody was running away. No one in the world was safe. And I looked at my nieces and nephews' faces. How do you tell a child in a world they no longer have a place? How do you tell a child that people don't want them on this earth? How can you look at a child and not feel their pain and hurt? The world's a sad place when being an innocent child no longer holds any worth. And your parents can't save you no matter how hard they work. Our so-called democracy's hypocrisy. How do you explain the place that you call home supports these types of atrocities? Unfortunately, this is some people's reality. Greed and evil was the reason for their mortality. War formalities turned their families into casualties. Meanwhile, we're acting like this brutality is normality. It's not real if we pretend that it's not happening. The complicity of the world is maddening. How do you not put yourself in their shoes? How can you not see the world from Gaza's point of view? Palestine, we hear you. You are not alone in the world, even though we're far, we're near you. The world doesn't understand the issues that we're facing. Imagine being stuck in a place that you can't escape. Imagine being complacent in a place that you can't leave. Imagine a world watching you scream, you can't breathe. Imagine your attacker didn't even spare an olive tree. Imagine you attack and didn't even spare your seed. Imagine meaning nothing while the world watches you cry and bleed. How do you explain to your child that you can't meet their basic needs? How dare the world watch you get murdered on IG and turn a blind eye and act like they can't see your suffering? If only we all had the luxury of pretending this shit wasn't happening. It's sad. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I am the Smokin, _Smokin, SMOKIN poet on Instagram and also on all music platforms, The Smokin Poet. Thanks, guys.
Let's go, y'all clap it up for the Smokin Poet again. Let's go. Alright, I got a dilemma, everybody. I'm sad. I don't know what happened to our wine vendor. So she didn't show up today. And she's not responding to no messages. She's not responding to no calls. Chop car from another number? Oh, like if somebody she had? No! They said what?
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I've been thinking about that. How about everybody call her? Let's all call her. That's it. Julia, if you watching this, we love you and we miss you, and I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, the light is going out, y'all. So be mindful if you don't want your folks to see anything that you don't want them to see. Nah, I have like 55 subscribers. Shout out to
The last show, right? So what happened was, let me tell y'all, the last show, what happened was, okay, so we had a live streamer who was here, assisting us with that.
Poof, right? He pulled a Julia. Well, Julia pulled a him. But
He's missing, right? I don't know how to tell him. I hope he's okay. But then I had to figure out how to stream.
And so I had to have 55 subscribers, so we was able to get to 55 subscribers the last show. But because it happened that day, it still act like I didn't have the subscribers. You gotta have 50 subscribers in order to stream. So then Ben walked in today. He was like, oh, what's up with the stream? And I'm like, oh, let me check it out. And then boom, it worked. So shout out to Ben for reminding me that. You know what I'm saying? Now we streaming. So welcome. Please. Somebody wanna please. Alright. I find it interesting that every time it's a show, right? Folks come in and they like load up these back areas and everybody just be like, I don't know, is y'all scared to sit in the front row? Yeah? Huh?
Come on. Okay, then. We got one in the purse. That works out. One lucky volunteer is gonna come to the front row. So that in case I do happen to projectile saliva or whatever, you can be there. I think that's the splash zone at SeaWorld. I think that's like the splash zone at SeaWorld, and folks just scared to go to that area. So
You will get wet.
there's that. No, definitely not.
So welcome new faces. You can smile here, it's safe. In case you didn't know, this is a safe place to smile. They have wine back there if you want to check that out. And yeah, did you find the list? Yeah. But, what? You would not be the only one the first time sharing. Alright, I ain't gonna put them on blast. I just want to say, so what we're gonna do is this, right? We're gonna ask a first timer to come up. That's cool? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna ask a first timer. So if you weren't here at the last show, there was like 3 or 4 people who came up, never shared before, ever. You know what I'm saying? And we created a safe space for them to share and be comfortable sharing. And they shared and everybody accepted them and like cheered them on and all that good stuff, and they had a good time. Which inspired Ben to then, what? If they can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? And so he gonna share here for y'all tonight. First timer, please put your hands together for Ben. Thank you, Ben, for being so brave.
Yes, sir. Thank you for being so brave. How y'all doing?
Let's go.
So, as you mentioned, 2 weeks ago was the first time I attended Diverse Word. I knew it existed. I tried to get to it multiple times, but time is your worst enemy, but timing is your best friend. So I was able to come, witness some amazing poetry, and I got inspired by some first-time poets that sat up front. Said, this is the first poem I ever wrote in my life, and I'm gonna perform in front of a group of people. I said, okay, all right. So for myself, this poem I'm about to share, if I could do two, my first would be a haiku. My pen was rusty for a while, put it that way, and I was so inspired last time that not only did I go back and look at my history, found a poem I had written in 2005. And I was a 21-year-old man then, and now as a 40, 41, I dusted it off, I reworked it, because I've lived a little more life, and I just found the love again. So I just want to say, if you're hesitant, you'll find your love tonight.
Let's go.
So the first piece I want to share is from my wife. Her name is Vita Artrecci, and we've been married 10 years, and I always promised to write her a song or something, never did it. So I wrote her the shortest poem you can ever write, and that's a haiku. This poem is entitled Vita Artrecci. Awake on my mind, asleep, she is in my dreams, the love of my life.
Let's go.
This next poem is for two audiences. For the writers, I think you'll be able to relate with it as a writer. And for those who are not writers, hopefully it invites you into our space and our place to understand us a little better. And for this one, my daughter, 6 years old, she was my first audience. I performed it for her a few days ago. She gave me one suggestion. The poem is entitled "Oh Pen." So she said, "Daddy, you should hold a pen." So I said, "Okay." So baby girl, hold the pen. Oh pen. Oh pen, we've been through many things. Through the good and the bad, you've painted my path with a plethora of poems. Some songs, some stories. Sometimes we sign sloppy signatures on tax lines so Uncle Sam stays satisfied. Son of a gun, so stern. Didn't he learn his root to point? Pen, I feel pressure to be patriotic. Not sure what that means lately. Pen, what do I do? I mean, I wrote this on paper that's red, white, and blue. Is that enough? Not quite. I'll stand up, but not fight wars. Because releasing pieces just increases the cease. Let's release peace freely so we all get a piece of the pie, the sky, the love, and the eye of the Most High. Most try. Why? Because pen, to them, we can mend our broken ties. They try. Then hands high, they cry. Why? Feels like a game soaked in lies. See the pain like soap in eyes. So over time, their hope dies. Thought we came far from the days we'd Shakespeare's. Yet, all the world is a stage with many acts of aggression. Somewhere, somehow, some way, some when, we stop speaking, skip straight to shouting sessions. We other one another every election. It's an obsession, fam. Let's take a lesson from basketball shorts. Learn to start meshing.
Let's go.
So, pen, I turn to you when I'm feeling the stressing. What rests in my chest, and I let it go. I let it fly from my inside. Won't stop until I die or bleed you dry.
Let's go.
Then, pen, I'll turn to your brethren and keep on writing. Let them pick up where you left off. Oh, pen, you're my weapon of choice. Weaving words to express and extend the breadth of my voice, calling for change. Now, change starts in the heart, and art is where my heart is. So, pen, if I ever lose grip, I'm artless and heartless, so I'll grip on tighter, and together we can spark this change. Oh, pen, I'm just hoping. Forever or for a moment, our lines leave minds open. so much. For a first timer, y'all. This is a first timer.
He didn't even know it.
No, he knew. He said he had to dust off the pen and something again. I don't even remember. Yo, it's too many fire lines to remember them all.
Now he got such a old pen.
Yeah. Oh, listen, I'm about to go right again. I'm definitely inspired. I was born. Yeah. Right, get that dust off your shoulders, man. Let's go. Wow. All right. Dang.
Right, we got
Breathe a little bit. Sheesh. All right. That was good, man. Thank you so much for sharing.
Wow. All right. Let's have a moment of silence for open. Let's get it. All right. All right. So,
Huh? Who following that, right? Who's about that? All right, guys. Listen. Huh? That's what I said. You gotta know.
I'll try to go with it.
That's all for now. All right, let me throw in a joke. Clear it up a little bit. All right, boom. All right. I think a lot of our artists is back there
getting their cups nice and moist, right? I don't know what else to say. Phil, yeah. I just ain't want to say that because I feel like if they filling them up, I just said it's just wetting them a little bit. They all doing it a little bit at a time. So, dang, man, what we supposed to do? All right. Here we go. Shout out to Dan. What you next?
Oh, night's over. That's it. Night's over now. That's a lot of phenomenal artists left. Let me see. Tons of phenomenal artists left. All right, so I think we should
Go ahead and yeah.
You the man for the job. You the man for the job. You are the man for the job. Yes, sir. All right, please, everybody put your hands together for Big John. Let's go. The man with the plan.
Man, Ben killed it, man. Gonna be on guard in this speech. How you guys doing? Good evening. Give it to my dude Ben. He killed it. This piece I'm gonna do for you guys is a new piece. Now it's new to me. Yeah, it's not new to me. Right, it's old to me, but it'll be new to you. I only performed this one time, and I didn't even get all the way through. This piece is entitled, We Are the Last Poets. Have you guys seen the movie I Am Legend? With Will Smith. Okay, so I want you to kind of use that as a reference point to where I'm going, the desolation. And you'll hear it in the piece. All right, so. The stars above still twinkle bright, and the moon still casts its glow. Blue skies remain, the sun still rises and sets, but the world is a different place now. And we are the last left amongst this mess. Cities are in ruin, avenues have gone still and are empty. Tall weeds and debris, nature reigns supreme, fallen trees. The animals have taken back their home. We walk these once familiar streets with no one left to greet. We are alone in this barren land. Our words will never die. Our ink will never dry. I am legendary wordsmith. Seen by some as a relic, a fossil of the gospel of poetry, buried treasure, living on the surface, an antique that speaks volumes. Here we stand, a solitary voice. Burn that line. All right, one more time. You guys mind? One more time. Rewind. The stars above still twinkle bright, and the moon still casts its glow. Blue skies remain, the sun still rises and sets, But the world is a different place now, and we are the last left amongst this mess. Cities in ruin, avenues have gone still and are empty, tall weeds and debris. Nature reigns supreme, fallen trees. The animals have taken back their home. We walk these once familiar streets with no one left to greet. We are alone in this barren land. Our words will never die. Our ink will never dry. I am legend, Gary Wordsmith. Seen by some as a relic, a fossil of the gospel of poetry, buried treasure, living on the surface, an antique that speaks volumes. Here we stand, a solitary voice, the keepers of our history, the last poets on this dying earth, students of the great Abiel Doom. We will soon write our story in the sand, knowing the current has limitations. I said the current have limitations. We will speak out loud, proud. Our voice is the only thing breaking the silence that surrounds us. No crowd that confounds us, leaving an indelible mark, a spark. Is love alive? Did love survive? We are the last poets on your radio line. The bearers of tradition that stretches back through the ages, tasked with the privilege of keeping the pages alive and relevant in a rapidly changing environment, carrying the weight of words that hold significance, more than artistic merit, but historical cultural importance, using deep thought combined with careful commitment and consideration to the pillars of the past, being one of the last to inspire those who will come after you, knowing that some will come after you. Through sound, what a profound, isolating experience, using a unique ability to preserve a skill set, a formidable endeavor. I'm dedicated to the auspicious pursuit of excellence that I haven't even spilt yet. Out of my mouth, yet even in a drought, I make sure that you're still wet. From my spit, grit is a perpetual process, a profoundly rewarding journey, significant contributions I've given to our field of endeavors. May we live forever, because we are the last ones. Another short piece real quick. This piece is called Go Shorty. Here's a riddle. What's guaranteed to happen once a year, but not guaranteed at all? Or, what do you anticipate that makes you happy, but the longer it happens, the more anxiety it brings? Or maybe you'll get this one. What's soon to come with no delay, it's your very own, unique to you, but so many others have it, and some even have yours. I bet you guys have guessed it by now. It's your birthday. Your born day. What many have now labeled your solar return. When you were young, family and loved ones gathered around and sing and celebrate as voices elevate in unison. Wishing you the best, those parties were so lit as the candles were lit and you blew them out and people hoped you didn't spit on the cake. Wishes are made, games are being played, music is being played, voices rapping as I'm tearing open the wrapping paper. Hoping paper is inside the card that grandma gave me. Loved by my mom and dad, but I'm grandma's baby. She made me and everyone feel like her favorite. So sad that many reflect on these times as events of disappointments, fatherless gatherings, wishes unfulfilled, careless crusades, a time that you wish you would have done nothing and fall short of their expectations. Please, no acknowledgments. Let me fall through the cracks. No spotlight. Don't embarrass me. I'll leave if you tell anyone. Oh my God, please stop singing. They're saying happy birthday, but the words you hear ringing in your ears are disappointment to you. You'll never get what is due. These are dark days and dark times. Ultimately, you're screwed. Everyone doesn't have the joy that most believe is a universal emotion on the anniversary of their birth. For what it's worth, we can only hope to be a component of their happiness. A smile for some while others require fireworks. May you know that your life has purpose, and without your contribution on this planet, there are many who would long for someone such as yourself. We love you more than we articulate at times. You're special, unique, It's your birthday, but the truth is, you're a gift to us. You guys big, Mr. John, and Mr. Slade.
Oh, with that being said, we do have a birthday in the house tonight. So I'm gonna count there. Everybody say happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday! Yeah. So there's that. I'm not sure if they want to be known, so we're gonna keep them unknown. Beyond that, there y'all go. There y'all go. Happy birthday. Let's go. All right. I was fired. Just John Stubbs always entertain me there. Show. It's always a good time. And I never heard that poem before. And he said that. Was both of them new pieces? They were both new pieces, and I loved them both. There's that. And I'm always self-conscious, like, when my forehead shining, just let me know. Just let me know I'm glowing at people. That's how I'm drinking my water, taking my vitamins. Yeah, no, I don't take vitamins. I probably should, though, shouldn't I? I drink water? Right? Alright, I just want to know, when it comes to vitamins, do you prefer gummies or you want like a, okay. You know what though? But the thing is though, right? I learned that like a lot of times, like lessons, right? When we go to like share something with somebody, we kind of gotta give it to them in the gummy vitamin. In that aspect, because if they know that it's a vitamin, they won't accept. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Don't you know that I like gummies? Just saying. Gummy, Gus the Gummy Gator. Y'all know who that is? Anybody know who Gus the Gummy Gator is? Alright, cool. No. If you got an 8-year-old that watch Ryan's World, you know. My 8-year-old been checking out Ryan's World back when they was, just getting started. You know that guy got a video game now. He got toys. His parents did him right. Sure, he didn't even realize he was famous until he was already famous. Crazy. He got a movie too? Oh, I didn't know that. Let me tell y'all about Miss Rachel though. How they dropped their hit with Elmo. She on. For real. She gotta be like, for you to like, for one, get a feature of Elmo, like, that's already crazy. Like, Sesame Street, you own. You know what I'm saying? And they said too, something about, what you said, she already had them in the chokehold. Kids was already in the chokehold with Miss Rachel. And then Elmo also got him in the chokehold. So you put them together, that's like, like Lil Wayne and Drake together or something like that. Or whatever fabulous people that y'all think are just so fantastic to put them together and create something so dope. So we got something special tonight for y'all. What? She's gonna do the MJ fadeaway? Listen, you know, you see the, what they call it, the chameleon or salamander, they kind of just like go into the wall, you can't even see it no more. She pulled one of them. So there you go. So our camera lady is also a vocalist. Yeah, good vocalist. So we're gonna go ahead and let her pass the camera over to me and let me get my camera skills on. And we're gonna record her singing us a song. Y'all ready for that? All right. Alyssa, everybody needs to give her Alyssa. Ooh, I feel like you just get past it. The sword, and get it. I earned that. It's a war. You got a W in it, guys. It's a war. It's a war. It's not. Okay, cool. Oh wait, make sure I'm doing this right.
I'm sure you got it.
Hi.
Hi.
I normally just kind of fill in whenever I feel like he might be an extra body. And I saw the list and I said, well, here we go. I always get nervous when I sing. And right now my heart is beating out my body. So forgive me, I'm going to put my phone to my ear as I sing. I did not write this song. It's called Hello or Goodbye by Christian Earth. Is it hello? Is it hello or goodbye? to know I love you so well. Oh, well, I will always mean goodbye, so baby, I won't stop telling you every day how much I need you around. No, you're up in the sky, but I don't know when you'll be back down. I wake up looking for you, but I guess it depends on the day. Is it hello or goodbye? Just tell me which one to say. My mother's voice was soft rain, but my daddy's was more like a hurricane, saying, son, you gotta learn to pray. And I'm like the sun that I learned to shine. I'm feeling blind, cause I've been gone for a while, and my daughter's days have been blue and gray. To see the same story in her eyes, saying, won't stop telling you every day how much I need you around. I know you're up in the sky, but I don't know when you'll be back down. I wake up looking for you, but I guess it depends on the day, yeah. Hello, goodbye, just tell me which one to say.
Let's go.
Alright, so I didn't get my camera lesson yet. So y'all see me having malfunctions or whatever they call it. But I got some decent shots. If y'all heard it going, that was me. Snap, snap, snap. So I'm gonna get a camera on my own and learn how to do what I do when I'm doing it. So yeah, other than that, you know, I'm an iPhone genius. Kinda, when it comes to the camera, at least. Alright, cool. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, she definitely held it down. So her first day, so what happened was, I ran to her, I'm like, yo, Dig, come to the open mic. She's like, all right. It didn't go like that, it was more drawn out. And then, that night though, because it was happening that night, she didn't come, right? Cool, no worries. No sweat off my back, right? Nah. So then, she showed up a different day. Here, looking cute, her little dress on and stuff. She sat over there, did her thing, you know, chill, enjoyed herself. Then we went back and she commented on one of the posts, like, oh yeah, it was a good time, 10 out of 10, y'all come out, right? I go to look on the page and I see she do photography and all this. I'm like, yo, why you didn't bring your camera? Like, how you gonna come to open mic and not bring a camera? So if there's anybody in here that got a camera like that, and you come to a space like this, and you don't bring your camera, shame on you. Oh, shame on you. Carry it in the car. No, don't. It get hot. It get hot. It get hot. Dig though. Yeah. Shame on you. So yeah, and if you got a phone with a camera, shame on you if you're not taking pictures, videos, and tagging us, and being our friend on social media, and telling folks, come on, get in this seats right here. This is not the splash zone. For real. It's not, you know. So thank you so much for being in the splash zone. I'm sorry. I don't be spitting. I don't talk when I spit, do I? Come on up here. I don't. Listen. I spit hot fire though. Alright, so look. Alright, so I'm a fire breathing dragon. That's me. Alright, yeah. So that's how that happened. Shout out to her. So now she takes beautiful pictures for us. So shout out to her. Everybody get up for her. Cool. So next up to the stage. Please put your hands together right now. For Mariah. Everybody give it up for Mariah. Let's go. I just want to let y'all know I'm so happy that she actually got on the list because it's not easy to get her on the list. So y'all be appreciative of her artistry. Yeah. And she's been supporting the show for years, but I'm new, so she like more of a veteran than me on the diverse word stage. You got her way better than me.
I'm gonna take pictures.
Oh, my ladies. All right, I'm still. I just turned age to be determined. Yeah, thank you. There you go. All right.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
So,
Is that mic too high?
yeah, he didn't fix it for me, you know?
Oh my God.
Yeah. What you got?
Yeah, this is right. This is right. This not right.
I had it for me. Yeah, I see you.
Yes.
So I wasn't going to perform tonight. I was going to sit and vibe. However, here I am.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna do 3 short pieces, if that's okay. Can I say the N word? Is my first question.
Hell yeah, go ahead.
Single or fake?
You already did.
I just want to respect the space, you know? Okay, so this first poem is called Silly Nigga. I told you once I'm over you, it's over for you. Now you looking silly, nigga. Swiping up on my social media stories, asking if my post be about you. Texting my phone, asking if it's cool if you can come through, roll up a blunt or two. Real funny, nigga. Thinking I blow smoke with you when I should've got one of my brothers to smoke you. Don't push me, nigga. I've been working on not coming out of my character, so I let you walk away without no repercussion. Don't make me regret it. Hey. It's like my alter ego, you feel me? Like I'm real savage on the inside. It don't really come out on the Hey, this next piece, it doesn't have a title, but it goes. I wonder when I became such a good actress. With years of practice hiding behind masks, long before a mandate became practice and got put into action, it got me asking, will my head always feel like a place of madness? Because even on the good days, trying to quiet the voices is like an impossible task. And no matter how many times I smile, I laugh through the side effects from pain and trauma that seem everlasting. These are all like unfinished poems, but I can't really finish them so they finish, you know what I'm saying? I have a love-hate relationship with all things bad for me. Like staying up late when I know I have work in the morning, not wearing my seatbelt in the car, or like eating too many sweets even after the doctor had told me I was pre-diabetic. Like popping pimples and scratching mosquito bites even when I know it's going to leave a scar, like still answering the phone when you call, and it never ends well. But I can't help myself.
Oh, thank you. She about to sit in this splash zone. Let's go. That's it. Now I feel like I gotta get some water. Put a what do they call that?
The dunk bucket. You know what I'm talking about? Hosting. Is that what it's called? What is it called? Somebody tell me. Where they throw the ball in.
Dunk tank. That's what it is. I'm about to host from a dunk tank next time, so y'all better be there. You know what I'm saying? It won't get water everywhere. So we'll see what's up. I do want to let y'all know, right?
So Diverse Word is the longest running open mic in Central Florida. Let's go. Let's go. 18 years, right? So it started in 2006. Somebody say 2006.
2006.
Yes, 2006. And Diverse Word's birthday is September 19th. Right, next month. So guess what? On September 17th, which is the third Tuesday of the month. I'm gonna tell him. I'm just gonna tell y'all. Sean Welcome, which who started Diverse Word, will be hosting at Diverse Word's birthday on the 17th.
Yeah, busy man. Ah, the GOAT. That's what John said. He'd be like, he's the GOAT. Ah. So yeah, he'll be here on September 17th. He's gonna be hosting
The show. So that's gonna be fun. We're gonna have some ice cream, maybe some cake. Well, a cake, maybe some ice cream, some games. He talking about doing. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna like do some stuff that open mics don't normally do. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a good good time, because that's what we're here for. So, yeah, if y'all want to catch that, September 17th, Sean Welcome will be hosting. September 17th. Do y'all think it's a good time for intermission? People need to stretch their legs, use the restroom? Huh? Sorry. It's only Philly, Ty, Alyssa went. Q probably won't. Q gotta go. Q gonna go again, Q? Q gonna go again. Alright, so look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little intermission, if y'all don't mind, and then we're gonna come back and 7 minutes. 7 to 10 minutes. That's cool. That way everybody can, because if y'all didn't get something to drink yet, there's something to drink back there. You can get you something to drink. If you didn't use the restroom, you can use the restroom. But if you plan to depart, that's cool. I just ask that everybody come right up to the front so we can take a picture. Is that cool? Cool. All right. 5 to 10 minutes. Starting. Set my alarm for 10 minutes. When this alarm go off, y'all gonna know. Till then, Maestro gonna give us some tunes. Give me some tunes, Maestro. Thank you so much, Mr. Tony. He's gonna hold it down for us. Everybody, come on up to the front if you don't mind. Let's take a picture. You bring your live. Come on up. Come on up. We're gonna move this up. Come on up. You don't want to take a picture? I remember you. It's the face you making. You smiling. You don't look like you no more. No, it's like. So you don't want to take a picture with us? That's crazy. Y'all gather around, man. Gather around. Come. You don't have to. You can opt out of the picture opportunity, the photo opportunity for Diverse Square if you would like. Other than that, please gather around.
Ty, can you be no.
Sir, the middle here, behind Q, and the young lady I've been right there. Yes, clear. If you count it, stop the little bit. Come on.
What's up, Todd? Can I go get it?
Alright. Ma'am, if you don't mind, come in between my girl and behind him, I'm sorry, behind him. Okay. You don't have to squeeze in a little bit.
It's alright.
But the space is small and my lens is.
Everybody shower today.
I'm gonna take a few. Give me a minute. 3, 2. Marcus, I can hold you. 1 second.
Set expectations. Set expectations on how we get. You got it now, so you need to let she spit. That's it, she need to let she spit. For real, she got
Peace, y'all tuning in. Let's go. That ain't that loud. Dang. So if y'all didn't know, break is over. Break is over. Welcome back. Huh? Welcome back. Hold on. Let's let this play out. Because I kind of like this instrumental. And it's bringing some things to my temple that aren't that simple, but I get them anyway. And I ain't come to play. So I say, anything that I think, if you didn't get you a drink, then you are blink. It's a joke. Let me stop. It's a joke. Q looking at me like, I'm sick of him. Nah, it's good. It's good. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with us today. We are going to get our next artist up onto the stage right now. So, I'm going to do something about this mic too. Just trying to dance around. Welcome back, Big John Study. Let's go. All right. Diverse Square, how y'all feeling? That was weak. Diverse Square, how y'all feeling? I'll take it. Thank you. Birthday girl ain't say nothing, and we did it well without her. Did well without her. Thank you for coming, birthday girl. All right. Next up to the stage. Let's get this thing started. Please put your hands together right now. Again. And look. For Q. Everybody put your hands together for Q. I just want to say, this is last day for now. So, you know, phenomenal artists. Y'all give it up. All right. On Q.
See, I think this next one's actually a Marquise Lee favorite. So, this one's titled, I'm Taking My Key Back.
Let's go. See, to the girl that was once the one, I'm taking my key back. You will no longer hold the power to say you control my heart because
I forgive you. I forgive the pain you caused because how could you know that I was at my most vulnerable? How could you know that you were the crutch to all my crippling things? Your presence did its best David Blaine impression, but I forgive you. But you no longer hold the weight to ruin my day at a mere thought, ruin my night with a single message. You no longer hold the key. While watching another man live, our future hurts. I want my key back, so I forgive you. And to my father, I'm taking my key back. You no longer hold the power to say you control my heart because I forgive you. I forgive the pain you caused because how could you know a temptation will lead us across state borders? How could you know that this was my mom's last straw, rightfully? Your presence burdened with baggage, but I forgive you. You no longer hold the weight to ruin my day at a mere thought, ruin my night with a mere message. You no longer hold the key. While watching another kid live the way I wanted hurts, I want my key back, so I forgive you. And to my lovely mother, I'm sorry, but I'm taking my key back. You no longer hold the power to say you control my heart because I forgive you. I forgive the pain you caused because how could you know your "Are you okays" came too late? How could you know that I was silently screaming for help? Your presence present but never emotionally felt. I forgive you. But you no longer will hold the weight to bring back troubled memories, bring back a time where a 12-year-old thought things no 12-year-old should. You no longer hold the key. While getting the "Are you okays" after I needed them hurts, I forgive you. And I love you for, while I'm taking my key back, I choose to always leave it open for you. And to Q, take the damn keys back, man. Never let them leave your possession again. And as your favorite author once said, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Thank you.
Yeah, let me tell y'all. So it was one day, right? None of y'all showed up. And that's okay, right? Did let me say, none of y'all showed up. It's cool. Q showed up, right? This is the first day where Alyssa was here too.
So what happened was, Tony was here too. Hey, this is space. Yeah. Christy was here too. So what happened was, it was a very intimate show. We set this whole space up, right? So we can get like a ton of people to come in. And then just a few people showed up. So we kind of like mingled to the back. If you haven't been in the back, it's 2 separate rooms and they both have like couches and TVs and all that cool stuff. So we was like in the little, one of the living room areas, and all new artists showed up. Q was one of the new artists, and it's another artist, I can't think of his name right now. No. Trevor, thank you. Trevor showed up, and it was myself, and no. Anyway, I remember her name. Steph showed up. And so he shared back there that poem, and that joker like hit so hard. Like I'm telling y'all, that poem was so fire to me when I heard it. So just thank you, Q, for coming in, sharing your poetry and all that good stuff. Now, next up to the stage, please put your hands together right now for Philly. Everybody, for Philly.
Okay, so I have 2 poems. Follow along with me in my journey, my story. In woe, I trekked through the world, searching for nothing I could find, but learning so much in return. All of what I saw reflected me, reflecting us and our imaginations. I saw beautiful curves in the streets that led to nowhere. Like those towers that touched the heavens but held no one. More extravagant and hated for such things. I reminisced about the clear waters that turned gray, because control is not natural in the universe, and waters never stay clear. Oh, how the world is chaos and I am of it. As a fool, I thought I was not. But the wave cannot be measured or analyzed. It just is. And we are but pendulums swaying through life, deciding how fast we go in a set position of space and time, surrounded by other pendulums, dangling in our own constraints, blind we are to the fact that we can disturb the swing of others. And we are doubly blinded to the fact that we are not misunderstood. I never stopped to ask why I felt alone. I just did. I never paused to ask why I am. I just am. And the world reflected how I saw it. In woe, I stood looking at the world. I was like, man, like when I was younger, there were a lot more trees in Florida.
orange trees like all over. I live in like Deltona now. It's starting to become like a city, but it used to be like the boonies. Swamp. Oh, no, like it's the swamp, but like no, like growing up and seeing the changes in the world, I realized like I harm, the world harms. It's a process of life. To grow is to transform. Right? All right. So my next poem, I'll go up, and it's called In Me. All right. You are imprinted in me. You, whom I've never met but look so much like. My eyes are of you, deepened by memories not mine. My shoulders are yours, heavy in pain, not mine. Slender and not wide enough to carry the sacrifices, hidden from me, never to see. Whip marks disfigured your ability to love me, unable to wash away the resemblance, and judged forever because of its implications. I resemble a resemblance I cannot see without a mirror, and they say they can't see. Fortunately for me, your value is found in me, whether they see it or not. That was an ancestor piece. Because like my ancestors are like Jamaican, and like I don't know, we have like a culture of really bad slavery, and it rolls into like the way that you raise children. So a lot of our parents sometimes are hard, and that hardness comes from the survival, right? So like I used to be mad at my friends because they were from different cultures and their parents were like so chillax. They're not like, oh, be afraid of the world. And my mom's like, that world can kill you. Okay, kill you. But like I walk in strength knowing that my ancestors died for me, right? Not even figuratively, literally. So thank you guys for your time. Oh, yeah. If you guys want to follow me on social media, you can follow me at Pippa Dumpling. Right. Big up the dumplings. Big up the dumplings. Everybody has dumplings. I thought it was cute. P-I-P-A and then dumpling. Yeah. Right, it's because nobody else is like a Pippa Dumpling. It's unique. We like it. Thank you.
All right, thank y'all so much. All right, give it up again for Philly. Everybody give it up for Philly.
You said it's called Pip of Dumpling?
No, Pippa like P-I-P-P-A.
Oh, Pip.
Pippa, yeah, like
Pippa.
yeah, like
P-I-P-P-A.
It's British, so it's P-I-P-P-A. Pippa.
Dumpling.
Like Pippa Longstocking.
Got it. That's cool. It's unique for sure. All right, here we go. Next up to the stage, Ty dipped. Alyssa went. Next up to the stage, please. Put your hands together right now for Mr. McKinnon, always winning. Let's go.
I just want to say, it smells like honey shea butter in here. It's amazing. I was like, my goodness, this is fantastic. This is wonderful. I came here. Oh, I'm doing too much. I'll wait on the mic. I came here to let off a little bit of steam. I found an old verse, but it's all women in the audience, and now I feel like I can't do the piece now. But I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do one from, this is a long time ago, and then last time I was here, somebody yelled out they wanted me to do older black women, so I'll do that. So it'll be like a sandwich, you know? All right, cool. This one doesn't have a title. This is when I was going through a thing. Here we go. I love it.
Short hair, pretty eyes, all she had was pretty lies. Used to see her lily white sitting under city lights. Thought she had what I needed, but I was just misleading. She was just deceiving, I don't know what to believe in. Now my heart is bleeding, leaking on the kitchen floor. Knew she had her ways, but I thought that she was different though. Knew life was hard, but I didn't know this difficult. If life was a group, man, I wanna join a different cult. Hope you raised your son, damn, I thought you was the one. How could I have fought for you? How could I have been so dumb? You wanted to have fun, but I was in it for the long run. So much so I ran 100 miles and did a long jump. Trying to give you more heart, you ripped it out of my chest when I walk up into the house and he was rubbing on your breast. Yes, then I just left. Man, I left there all a mess. Didn't know love could bring you this close to death. I guess living in a world of fantasy. Back against the wall. That's that. Yeah, so there's that. There's that. I'll flip it. I'm healed now. Sort of. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. All the black women. This is for y'all. Shout out to the Shea Butter, man. I love this. Here we go. I'll let my hair down for this one too, because I'm a little dramatic. Yeah. This is my ode to black women who've given everything to this world, but the return was made to be a victim. But first, I'd like to apologize for not being wise about the issues that plague you when it comes to us guys for years. The Bible's been used for evil and misconstrued to make you believe you have to submit to a fool, but to the Angela Rise and Maya Angelou's, created to help and be honored, but to not be subdued. For those who need the bigger picture, let me quote you the word so you observe the meaning behind the scripture. Clearly, it states submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. That's fundamentals, but most of us, we ain't getting that right. How can you follow one that has no sense of leadership, and when you start to hold them accountable, they plead the fifth? If they don't follow Christ, man, don't follow him, because instead of worshiping God, you're going to end up worshiping him. My ode to black women. This is my ode to black women. This is my ode to black women who've given everything to this world, but the return was made to be a victim. My ode to black women. This is my ode to black women. This is my ode to black women who've given everything to this world, but the return was made to be a victim. Black men. Here we go again. Promise I come in love, but y'all gonna make me repent. Yes, I'm talking to you, not all, but some of my brothers who's quick to raise their hand at someone that's like their mother. You would think this type of dude was raised in the gutter because he would rather beat her than provide her with cover. She don't entertain your advances because her gardens are own and you ain't planted. You just want to take her fruit because it's appealing to you, but her lack of willingness is just revealing the truth, bro. You ain't worthy. But you can be, so don't hurt me. First, you gotta heal and get back to your creator so you can be your best self and function at levels greater. See the value in you, then see the value in her, so we can get back to us and break the cycles and the curse. My ode to black women. This is my ode to black women. This is my ode to black women who've given everything to this world, but the return was made to be a victim. My ode to black women. Let's go. This is my ode to black women. Let's go. This is my ode to black women who've given everything to this world, but the return was made to, she's not pretty for being dark skinned, damn it, she's just pretty. No, she's not an Oreo, but she's sweet in the midi. Just because she speaks with etiquette isn't a predicate that she wants to be white, she's educated and heaven sent. No dummy, she ain't gotta be mixed on me, that's just genetics. Do you believe in magic? Black girls are the illest. I love the natural hair is getting all this love. Ladies embrace a crown, that's a blessing from above. Black men protect our women, continue to keep them safe. Because while we were being slaughtered, they were fighting in our place. They don't need to look at us and see a sense of danger. They should see a haven, not a place that will taint her. Promise I love my people, we just need to be treated equal before we turn around and make this poor movie a sequel. Tear up the faulty plates and make a new foundation so we don't shift on the sand. Instead we shift in the nation. My ode to black women, let's go. Thank you very much. For those of y'all that have never seen me before, my name is Mr. McKinnon. You can follow me at Mr. McKinnon, MR.McKinnon. I shot a music video for that during COVID. So you can find that on there, and I got other content on YouTube. I'm trying to think of anything else. Is anybody after me? Yes, there is, absolutely. Well, thank y'all so much. Oh, I do have an event that I'm doing tomorrow. It's called Palettes and Poetry. It is at La Kai Restaurant. It's a black-owned restaurant. They can serve Haitian food and things like that. So they're gonna have like easels and all of the things. think of it kind of like a sipping paint, but you're gonna have like the sounds by DJ Yoshi. If you don't know who DJ Yoshi is, she's super dope. She's gonna be there spinning for a little bit, then I'm gonna be hosting. There's gonna be performance. We got a feature from Atlanta called Mr. B Rockstar. So it's a super dope event. You can follow my page for that. You can't get tickets at the door, so you gotta get it in advance. I don't make the rules. I'm just a really dope host, and they hire me to do my job. So there's that. Thank y'all so much, Diverse Word. Y'all show your love for your host, Marquise, XYZ Marks. Show your love for the host. Thank you, Diverse Word.
All right, now, so, I'm sorry. So if you see like what I be doing, I kind of like be marking it off as I go. But what happened was I marked somebody that didn't go, and so I kind of overlooked them while I'm like waiting for them to go, and so they're gonna go now. So there's that. Please put your hands together right now for Brittany. Everybody put your hands together.
Don't call me beautiful. I'm aware that I'm a beautiful soul. And that is true from the top of my hair follicles down to my toes. But my name is Brittany. Heavy emphasis on that because I want to make sure you get me. No, really get me. And not just try to get me. Because once you got me, don't think you can just sit me. I'm not a bitch type of bitch. And I'm a whole lot more than just a potential mother for your kids or a pretty possession for you to show off to your family and friends. I have an individual identity. So while you admire the external beauty of me, please don't call me beautiful. Call me Brittany. Because my name is Brittany. And Brittany got a whole lot to say. So don't expect me to be one of those Stepford wives, feeding you overly rehearsed and scripted lines of, "Hi, honey, how was your day?" See, that's a narrative I'll fight with. See, Brittany is firm in who she is and what she stands for. So if you're a red pill, misogynistic kind of guy, you might not like this. And you might feel the urge to roll your eyes and dismiss what a woman like me has to say. But with a woman like me, that'll have you dismissed the very next day. I deserve my respect. And I couldn't care less about who's showering me with gifts or who's picking up all the chats. Although those things are nice. I don't believe that being a woman who is spoiled by her man should ever come at a price. I'm not sacrificing being respected and valued for being neglected and talked down to, or trading my voice for $1 of provision, or giving up my say in relationship decisions. Are we a team? Or are you just wanting to be in control? Because a real one knows that true leadership has nothing to do with who's paying all the bills, but who's self-aware enough to show a vulnerability with your woman, not a fear of domination. Because what y'all really don't understand is that vulnerability will have her legs shaking. But we won't go there. And that femininity you keep asking her for is wrapped up in showing her you care, engaging with her, showing respect for all that she is, the inside, the outside, what makes her laugh, what brings her tears, being present, being her shoulder, being attentive, releasing your need to be right all the time and your insecure defenses, showing respect for the people around you, being a man of integrity and honor, showing her that you value her presence and you don't need her to be your maid or your mama. So while you admire all this beauty that you see externally, please don't call me beautiful. Don't ever call me beautiful. Especially when you have yet to breach the surface of what's beneath. Ask yourself, have you invested the time to see all that's encompassed? Have you taken that deep dive with me and appreciate what you've come up with? Do you like what's on the inside? I mean, really, really like it? And if not, are you still trying to pursue this beautiful exterior despite it? Sounds a little superficial to me. And if that's confusing, baby, let me take a moment to pull you up to speed. It's the same as those gold diggers you claim to hate so much. It's the equivalent of a woman using you for that D that you can't wait to lay up. It's parallel to you expecting a woman to invest in the potential she has yet to see. And you feeling entitled to a whole woman when for yourself you're not even a fraction of what you need. Get it? We can't commit to a halfway picture of peace. And I can tell you, with 30 plus years of life behind me, I will not be your one-trick pony. If all I have to do is be beautiful, then I would never trust you to lead. Because every beautiful face you see will have you weak at the damn knees. And I'll be damned if I did all this work for me, so that somebody who really for the streets treat me like a goddamn masterpiece. Talking about, I paid $100,000 for her and she doesn't move and she doesn't speak. Poking and prodding in my insecurities, tough. Been there, done that. And come hella hot water, I promise you I'm not going back, so please spare me. I'm not buying what you're selling with your flattery, because it doesn't flatter me. When you're calling me a term of endearment that you couldn't possibly mean, so do us both a favor. Save your breath on the beautifuls, the gorgeouses, the pretty ladies, the queens. I don't need my ego boosted by these obvious sayings. Don't call me by anything but my name. And my name is Brittany. I'm just sharing my Instagram, you guys.
That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's Miss MISS_BRITT_KNEE. So Miss Brittany. Thank you.
Hey, John Study said, hey, Brittany, that was beautiful. Yeah, all right, so that is the list.
Everyone, we do have one more artist that refused to sign up, but we're not gonna call them tonight. We don't hope that they return and know that this is a safe space to share. And, leave it up to them, no pressure, right? Huh? What happened?
They just felt like he was something.
Okay, whatever. Dig. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it out, man, because that's what I'm supposed to do.
So I'll be the last artist. What poem do I want to do? All right. Remember that your magic matters. As you constantly splatter colors upon life's canvas, as your goals unfold, as your prayers are answered, remember that you are brave, that nothing can break you, that each time you awake, you have yet another opportunity to see greatness. Never stop seeking greatness. Practice patience. Allow peace to find you. Permit it to remind you that you are strong, long-winded, destined to win. A wandering warrior, exploring borders while breaking down barriers. Remember to breathe. The kind of breaths where you are intentional about each one. Spend a bit of time outside, knowing that likened to plants, we too need sun. Science says we need some hugs, meaning more than one. So hug plenty. Laugh with as many moments as possible, because love and laughter are to be likened to a pot of gold, the biggest bowl of blessings, being right before your eyes, while living your lives. Lingering, loitering, laughing, lasting, intertwined in time alongside one another. What's that piece? Yeah. Thank you. So I'm gonna ask one question. I'm gonna ask this night diverse. Everybody gonna say word. We say peace, love, and poetry. Ready? Now, is this night diverse? Word. Until next time, peace, love, and poetry. Yeah. Let's go. Diverse love. My show tunes, please. Listen tunes. Yeah. We're gonna clean up.
And I'll be
Everybody.
posting pictures of everybody that I took on my IG, big_John_study. So if anybody has a challenge with their picture being on there, whatever, let me know now. I don't know if you got warrants or anything like that.
Yeah. If you got any warrants, let Big John Study know. So we're gonna post a picture to know where you was at. Beyond that, Big John Study is also a co-host of Diverse Words. So. Yes, sir.
I hope you guys really enjoyed tonight.
Yes.
The first Tuesday of next month, your dude, the substitute teacher, will be hosting, right? It's different than tonight. Tonight was amazing. It was wonderful. My night is a little different. It's a little more unorthodox, you know? And I got some wonderful things planned. I promise you, I got wonderful things planned. We're going to have food here, drinks, and dessert. You don't have to go anywhere before you come to get food, and you won't have to leave. And it'll be warm food, and it'll be vegan options. And I'm going to have someone serving because I want to make sure that the portion control is all right. You know, I plan on doing my what you call lemon pepper fries. That's my specialty. Lemon pepper fries. So please come back next Tuesday. Invite invite somebody. It's gonna be amazing. Like I said, free food, free drinks, free dessert. Wonderful time. Thank you.
September 3rd.
September 3rd.
Have a good one. No? All right, cool.
See y'all later. Have a good one. Enjoy.
Next time, September 3rd, come back. It's going to be a packed house. Get here early.
Great show, my guy. Great show. Ooh.
Peace.